My name is Kasey if you are new here, and today I'm just basically going to show you how to get this look. I zoomed in on the eye, which I haven't done that in forever, maybe too close. So I zoomed in a bit so you guys can really see what I'm doing. So about 95% of the products I'm using are all brand new. I've never tried them before, so it's like a first impressions. And I ended up loving pretty much everything I use. I have lots of tips for you guys along the way, so make sure you pay attention. Give this video a thumbs up if you did find it helpful. It shows me that you care. And let's go ahead and get started.
I'm going to take this Real Techniques Blend and Blur contour brush, but I'm going to use it to apply my foundation primer because I do what I want. And I actually really enjoyed using this brush to apply my foundation primer. And the foundation primer I'm using for this look is the Manuel Beauty Face Tuning Primer for $30. I don't know why I said it like that. But yeah, basically took that to my skin to prep it for foundation. And I actually really enjoyed this foundation primer. I have combination skin, and this primer did a great job at keeping my oily spots shine free and hydrating my dry spots. I also applied chapstick, cherry. Next, I'm going to take the Real Techniques Blend and Blur Base Foundation brush. And I really love how densely packed these kind of brushes are. They're great for liquids and creams. And I'm going to be using the Manuel Beauty Skin Perfector Foundation. So this foundation offers a medium coverage, definitely buildable, does not settle into your pores or fine lines. And what I really enjoyed about this foundation is that it didn't make me look dewy or shiny, but it also didn't make me like super matte and flat either. Just a beautiful, natural, almost like an airbrushed finish. Next, I'm going to go in with the Real Techniques Blend and Blur Cheek Brush. It's great for targeted blush or highlight application. Today, I'm going to be using it for concealer. For concealer, I'm going to be trying out the Manuel Beauty Photo Illusion Concealer. I am in the shade Airbrush Light, and you can use this to conceal dark under eye circles, to camouflage discoloration, or to even highlight and strobe if you go a shade lighter. So these are the areas that I would like a little bit more coverage, and I would also like to highlight a bit. So I'm just going to take that cheek brush and I'm going to bounce this over the product. I love how it pushes it into the skin. It just gives an airbrush-like finish. Really, really beautiful. To set, I'm going to take the Real Techniques Blend and Blur All Over face brush. I was curious to see how this would work with powder, so I went ahead and used it to set my foundation. And I'm using the Manuel Beauty Luxe Filter Loose Powder in the shade Light. And the brush definitely got the job done. I really loved this powder. It gives like a soft focus, just flawless finish. All right, now I gotta bring some color back into my face. I'm gonna use the Manuel Beauty Bronzer in Skinny Dip. And I'm just adding warmth and dimension, and I am de-emphasizing my prominent features by delicately shading with this bronzer. It's nice because it's not super matte, but it's not like shimmery. It's just like a radiant skin tone enhancing hue. I love it. I am also going to use that bronzer to contour my nose just very lightly. I'm going to take this on to the sides to slim down this area that I think is rather large. And I'm also going to contour this area right here. It's something I just have to do, and if I don't feel hot. Next, I'm going to take the Real Techniques Blend and Blur Cheek Brush, and I'm going to pick up the Manuel Beauty Soft Focus Powder Blush in Flush. This blush is finely milled, and it's really pigmented, and it has this like pearlescent finish, and it's just so, so beautiful. Next, I'm going to use the Manuel Beauty 3D Illuminator in Stardowm, and I'm using the Manuel Fade Brush to apply the highlight after I'm done dancing. Okay, get it, get it? And the reason why I have so many Manuel products is because they sent me a PR package. And whatever's left over on the brush, I hit the tip of my nose with. Okay, now I'm prepared to do my brows. I'm going to be taking Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. And this product isn't new. I've been using it for a long time. I just didn't have any new brow products to try. But I really, really do enjoy this one, as well as the L'Oreal Define a Brow. So I'm basically just staying with my natural shape, but just filling in the areas that are sparse. So I'm basically just using my own brow as my guideline. And fun fact, did you know that a person sees your brows before they see your soul? I don't know if that's true or not. And then next I'm going to set my brows using the Lancôme Clear Brow Gel. This also is not anything new. I've been using this for a long time. It is the only brow gel I trust, and probably the only one I'll ever use. I mean, unless, you know, I like to try new things, but I'm pretty dedicated to this one. I also got this in PR as well, the NARS Narsissit Wanted Eyeshadow Palette. This is a limited edition palette of 12 eyeshadows. And this is my first time using NARS eyeshadows, and I have to say I was really impressed with the formula, the blendability, the pigment, just a really stunning palette. So I'm going to go ahead and take Temptress, and I'm going to take that into my crease, and I'm going to blend it upwards towards my brow bone, but I'm not going to take it into the brow bone. So this right here is just a lot of blending. When you think you're done blending, go ahead and blend some more. Next, I'm going to take the Real Techniques Blend and Blur eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to take this around the edges of the shadow. It's super small and compact, so it fits perfectly here, and I'm just going to blend out any harsh edges. Next, I'm going to take this eyeshadow in Frostwinked. This is from MAC's Snowball Holiday Collection, and out of everything I got sent from this collection, this shadow and the lipstick I'm going to use at the end are my favorites from the collection. So I'm just going to take a small eyeshadow brush. You want to make sure when you apply your brow bone color that you're using an eyeshadow brush that fits that small areas. And don't be afraid to use your fingers to further blend. Next, I'm going to take Shooting Star and my ring finger, and I'm going to tap that on the center of my lid. I want to apologize in advance for getting out of frame. I zoomed in a little too close, but I'm basically just building up that color just in the center, only using my finger. Next, I'm going to take Coconut Grove and a very small tapered pencil brush. You want to make sure you're using a brush just like this one. Tap off the excess so you don't go in with too much product, and this just prevents any extra fallout. So I'm going to take this to the lower outer lid and work it up into the crease, as well as the inner lower lid and work it gently up into the crease. The key to this look, if you're a beginner of course, is to not over blend or to mess with it too much. So you just want to lay the products down, gently blend the light into the dark, and leave it alone. Next, I'm going to use the Manuel Beauty, the Ultimate Pencil in Wicked, and I really enjoy this pencil. It does not transfer or budge, it stays put. I'm just placing this where we apply the darker shadow. Next, I am going to take Fallen Star, and I'm just going to smudge that all over the lower lash line. Next, I'm going to apply a coat of mascara. This is the Manuel Beauty, the Everything Mascara in black. I have to say, I wasn't a huge fan of this mascara. I gave it a try a few times after this video, and I don't love it. This was probably like the only product that I tried from the line that I wasn't happy with. Next, I applied some glue to some false lashes. These are the Cocoa lashes in Misha, which are my all-time faves. I then took that same mascara to my bottom lashes, gave them a nice little coat, and if this happens to you, just Q-tip that shit. Next, I'm gonna take NYX's Natural Lip Liner. This isn't a new product. This is a oldie but goodie, for sure, my go-to for like years now. And then I'm going to take MAC's Snowball Holiday Collection Lippy in Send Love. I love this color, you guys. It is so beautiful. So this and the eyeshadow were like my favorites from the collection. So if you do grab anything, try to get your hands on this lippy and that shadow. All right, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace.